What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Greetings and salutations. We are live once again. Getting comfy here. In the chair. Chair's miraculous return. Plus I'm wireless, which I'm absolutely loving, by the way. Just get up and walk around. Make it all, just make it weird. Just enough to make it weird. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so it's the Forge once again, y'all. Today's Monday, so we're going to be focusing our attention around mental health and mental health-related issues, health-related issues in general. We're titling the Monday Forges. The umbrella topic is Medkit, or Medkit Monday, Monday Medkit, whatever, any variation thereof. And basically, I just want to check in with the community and also allow myself to share, some of the things that I'm going through, because it's helpful. It's always helpful to do that. Slick Rick, turn around like Dr. Evil. So yeah, we got the Discord open if you guys want to join the conversation. The Discord, the link to the Discord is in the description. So feel free to jump in and join the convo, especially if you have done so in the past. It's going to be easy for you to jump in during this conversation and be a part of this. Keep in mind, if you're brand new and you haven't jumped into our Discord yet, there's a little bit of a timeout, kind of like 10-minute thing that you have to like wait time, basically. So keep that in mind. Other than that, yeah. Hello?
No babies.
Silky, what's going on?
Well, I'm taking out my aggressions on GTA.
Again?
Again, bro.
Bro, is everything okay?
No, listen.
Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got this going.
Okay.
There we go. Can you hear that?
I heard a controller noise. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, you're hearing gunfire, pal.
Oh. Okay, all right, fair enough.
There's some more.
I also wanted to let you guys know I have some resources pulled up, just in case anybody's experiencing a crisis at the moment. There's both the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline as well as the Crisis Text Line. I think that's kind of like a global one, whereas Lifeline is more of a United States only, so keep that in mind. I also have Reddit's mental health. They do a mental health thing on Reddit as well, so I've got some of their resources pulled up if we need those. So at any rate, we'll have anything and everything at the ready. So yeah.
Shit.
Slick Rick. What? Assassin's Creed? He's playing Assassin's Creed. Suppose.
Hell yeah.
Taco, he says, I better have no wait time. You wouldn't have wait time because you've been in here before, sir. So
Just, no babies.
no baby.
No babies.
No baby.
Oh my god.
Nope, it's just me. Sorry. So anyway, Slick Rick, how you doing? Taco, how you doing?
I finally made it to my days off.
Oh, you're on a day. You got your day off. That's good.
Yeah.
So, how's life? How you holding up?
I forgot how rough Graveyard is.
Oof. Big
Yeah,
oof.
graveyard, oof.
Yeah, it was a little rough because they switched me from I worked swing, had one day off, and then went straight to Graveyard. So my first week, the last week, I slept maybe 3 or 4 hours a day.
Yikes, man, that's not good. And that throughout the course of the week, that will wear on you. You know what I mean?
Oh, it did. Yeah, yesterday I was out for almost 10.5 hours.
Yeah. See, and then you feel like you overslept, and then you still feel tired, and then you're just like, ah.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose in that situation.
You what?
You what, mate?
You what?
What's going on, Ashley?
No business.
I mean, Ash Mash.
Yeah, call me that shit again. Call me that again.
What? Ashley?
Smash.
Ashley?
Call me that again, and I'm gonna ship like bags of dicks to your house.
Yay! Yay! I get bags. I get little bags of gummy peanings.
Yeah, a
No,
little
it's
bag
gonna
of
be
dicks,
one
man.
huge pain.
And then he's gonna make it awkward as hell and eat them on stream as slow as possible.
Which I did. That's exactly what I did last time.
Yeah, that's right.
Gross.
He's gonna go in and out, in and out.
You gotta lick them before you stick them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh god.
You gotta put a little lube on it, you know.
Just a smidgen.
You know,
Smidgen.
They gotta be able to cram them in the back of the throat. So
saliva is good
Well,
lube.
yeah.
Oh Jesus. Oh man. Anywho,
Anyway.
but yes, Ash Smash, welcome.
Hi. Hello. How are ya?
Super good. You know, honestly, not great. Like, I mean, can we be real? Are we being real?
Yeah.
Okay.
real-ish.
Okay, real-ish. No,
Real-ish.
As
No,
real as I want to be.
things could be
Yeah.
better. I'll just say that things could be better. I think emotionally and like mentally, I'm actually doing pretty good. So, you know,
Oh,
that's
shit.
so that's good.
Mentally, I'm not okay, but physically, I'm fine.
That's good. I mean, partially good, mostly good.
Some of
Maybe?
that's good. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, like, so geez, guys,
What's up there, guy?
let's do some proper examinations of the situation here. No, you guys, what do you guys think is like, I don't know, good topics or appropriate topics when it comes to mental health? Like, how do you guys think that we should tackle this? Because like, I generally just kind of go in with like, how are y'all feeling, you know? And I think like for me that's important. You know, I like being able to connect and like just be real. So I don't know if that's enough, or I don't know if I'm approaching this conversation the right way, but I feel like for me that's kind of just like, just check in, see how everybody's doing.
My therapist, she always messages me every day, and she's like, "I'm glad to see you're still here. Stay around for a little while," and then she'll, you know, sign it with her name or whatever.
Yeah,
And that's every day. I mean, so that like
just
that's good for the mental health. Just somebody's thinking about you.
right. Somebody being like, hey, I hope things are going good for you. Hope things are well. That does help, right? You know, just somebody looking in on you, like checking in.
Yeah, because you wouldn't
Yeah.
think that nobody's even like thinking about you at all.
Right.
And like
Kal-El, I see you.
It helps and it makes you feel good, because the times when she sends those to me, she's not even at work yet. She's still at home.
That's what's up.
So that's kind of like, you know, somebody out there actually cares that, you know, I'm still here.
Yeah. That's good. I like that.
So, I mean, that helps a lot. Like, just like randomly checking in on people. Like
So-
that helps more than anyone realizes. When you just like randomly, "What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? Where's your head
Yeah.
at?"
Right. Well, I think then, you know, I'm going to keep this approach then, because that's kind of what I want to do with these mental health Mondays, these med kit Mondays. And it's also honestly like just being 100% is that like this is as much for me as it is for y'all, because you know, I go through a lot, you know, my mental health is not, you know, always at 100%. So you know, just having y'all to check in with, like I'm checking in with y'all, and at the same time I'm able to like, you know, kind of vent or, you know, share what it is I'm going through. And so it's helpful for me as well. So I appreciate you guys being a part of it, you know, in any kind of way.
Yeah, anytime.
Superman says a Buddhist monk stops at a hot dog stand and says, "Make me one with everything." Oh, by the way, I was gonna say we have this week our Wednesday, our weird wacky Wednesday, which is not the proper term. What are we calling Wednesdays?
Hump day. Hump day.
No, but
Yeah.
so our Wednesday topic this week is the multiverse. Last week it was It was Aliens Among Us. So this week we're talking about the multiverse. We do have other topics lined up for subsequent sessions, but I plan on hopefully releasing a video if I can get it edited tonight, and it'll give you guys a primer for Wednesday if you're looking forward to that conversation. So I gave you guys, I did give folks some homework, which was to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. So it's in that vein of line of thinking anyway.
You said watch Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I didn't do my homework.
It's okay. It's
Not my
okay.
homework either.
I have something for y'all, so don't worry about it.
Watch Everything All at Once.
Yeah, Everything Everywhere. If you look it up with that, you'll find it. I think I want to say it costs like $20 or something though. So I don't know if there might be another way to watch it, but I looked around and I think that might be the only way. So in lieu of making you guys spend $20, I've created a video that hopefully will go up later tonight or early tomorrow. So
Cool. Perfection, my guy.
Abe, do your homework, Abe. He said, "Okay, Dad." It'll probably go up on the YouTubes. I haven't decided yet. Should I throw it up on YouTube or Facebook and just do like a Facebook video? Maybe. I mean, I'll
Both.
maybe both. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just put
That
it
way it
everywhere.
gets out there and it gets more people. The potential to get more people.
Right.
Bro, why is your server so laggy?
It shouldn't be laggy. It could be because we were flying around everywhere and I haven't reset it. I need to reset it again.
Oh, yeah, this is a mess. I opened that chest like an hour ago, and it's just now opening.
You're like all the way on the other side of the map.
The hell chest.
So, but yeah, tonight I plan on. I think I might be playing a spoopy game tonight. What's dumb about spoops?
I thought we were gonna play our game.
We could, I suppose, but
You don't have to shout.
No, I just kind of want to change it up, see what happens. Everything's an experiment, but I'm thinking. Anyway, we'll get to that later. We're talking about mental health right now, folks. Mine in particular. But yeah, so this video that I'm going to be uploading is a part of my new content strategy. It's an experiment. Everything's going to be an experiment at this point, but I'm also looking to expand on that. So this is kind of just the first baby step with that. Oh, he said that movie is definitely on. That's like a torrent site or some shit, huh? Okay, well, whatever. You can find it. Y'all can find it if you really want to watch it. I'm sure you can find it. Thank you, Abe. Red Sky. So I was thinking about starting up the Resident Evil 2 remake tonight. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see. That's what I'm thinking. It's still zombies. That way, if this week or next week we end up switching back over to Back 4 Blood, it'll be a seamless transition. Kal-El says that he loves you, Ash.
Superman, you.
Oh.
Superman.
My super Kal-El.
Supercalifragilistic.
Fragilistica.
Supercalifragilistic.
Fragilistica.
Hey. Don't get off my boy Kal-El.
Califragilistic. Bricky.
Disrespectful little mutants.
Dennis, this game is the game of life, all right? And we're evaluating our health levels right now. Our health and mana points. That's what Wednesday is. Mana points. Boom.
Ooh, perfect.
But yeah, in the game of life, I think I would. Yeah. Okay. So if this was a game, right? What would your health level be right now?
Can we do negative numbers?
More 35%.
My health level would be the warrior needs food badly.
But okay, like out of 100, where would your health be at?
Like I said, can we do negative numbers?
So you need to be
67.
Ash Smash needs to be revived.
Yeah, I need. Yeah.
She needs-
No, I'm way past revived.
She needs a Phoenix down.
I need like a whole defibrillator.
Defibrillator.
Oh.
Okay.
That's where I'm at currently.
Abe says full health overshield. Let's fucking go. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Ooh,
I'll be at like 35% with the hunger from Minecraft when it was first updated.
There you go. easy mode health. Yeah, I guess I'd probably be, I don't know. I guess I'd be about like 70%.
Y'all are doing good. What y'all doing? How can I get mine out of the negative numbers?
Yeah.
Well, normally I'm a little bit higher, but I've noticed, like, especially working nights. Nights is hard enough as it is, but like especially when I'm super tired, my depression level gets way higher than normally it would be, and I would just sit and do absolutely nothing.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
If you're
So,
tired,
it took-
everything is amplified.
Yeah. And so it took my first day off was literally like a recovery, and then when I was actually able to do a full sleep, like now I'm able to actually get out and do stuff and do the chores.
If you're
Yeah,
tired or
okay.
hungry, basically that's when danger sets in. That's when it's like
when you're in the danger zone.
that's the danger zone right there. That's correct.
Oh yeah, it was
There's a highway to it.
my first when
take
they
you out
created the
into
schedule, they usually print out a
danger
schedule for
zone.
a month, and my first week on Graveyard I was on the schedule, but the second week wasn't. So like halfway through my first week on Graveyard, I was tired, I was already down, and now I'm sitting here thinking they're gonna fire me because of me not being on the schedule for a month. So I'm like
Yeah.
uber low at that point.
Like, well, fuck y'all too then.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, how are you just not gonna have me on the schedule? He's like, oh well, we just forgot to put you on there. I'm like, I was on there a week ago.
That's like psychological warfare. Do they realize?
Yeah. Oh man.
Do you know what you just did to me?
Yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah.
not only is it my first week on a shift that I have not worked. So I mean, the
Oh,
job is
that's
basically the same, but it's learning
Uh,
how the extra stuff that they do on that shift that kind of threw me off.
Echo,
Right.
stop.
Abe says I close my store on Mondays now, so I've been chilling at home today. There you go, Abe. Are you what days do you stay open, Abe? Like, is Monday your only day closed, or do you got the weekend too?
Is this a hair salon?
I guess yeah, closing up on a slow day would be. But tomorrow's a shipment day. Gotcha.
I'm gonna tell them that tomorrow at work and be like, "Hey, we need to close on Mondays because
Yes.
you know."
Right?
I'm
Oh, he
doing
said-
my buddy's
We can't
job.
close the airport. Yeah, we can.
Sunday and Monday. There you go, Abe.
We can do it.
We close the airport. Who said you can't do that? That ain't no. That's not a law.
Right? Close that shit. Tell everybody stay home today.
You know, there ain't no flights today. Stay at home.
I've lucked out and I get Sunday, Monday off. I don't think I can tell a mill to shut down on a specific day.
I notice a lot of people prefer having Sunday, Mondays off. I don't know if it's always football fans, but or people that are like, you know, they go to church or whatever. But Sunday, Monday, just like it seemed like
I'm
I
a,
would prefer Sunday, Monday, but you know,
I'm a mix of both. So I do go to church and watch football, but also at the same time, like I get to hang out with my kids on Monday.
yeah,
Or on Sunday, excuse me, and then Monday I can actually I can still have time to make my appointments to do
get
stuff.
some shit done. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
have no
doctor.
crap goblins, but I do enjoy my one weekend day and then my one weekday.
Yeah. I guess that's probably the main benefit that kind of is universal is that you get a day to relax perhaps and then a day to get shit done. And then
Yeah,
go, before you go back.
because it's hard for me to run errands on a lunch break.
Right.
because everybody's trying to run errands on their lunch break, so that makes
Mhm.
everything twice as busy.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm gonna write a letter and be like, hey, can we close the airport on Sundays and Mondays?
maybe they will. Who knows? Probably not, but
Won't get my way unless something happens to me again.
look out. Dennis, what are you doing? I see you lurking.
Then they might entertain it.
What are y'all doing?
How you holding up, Dennis?
Ugh. I'm doing good. I'm almost at 160 on Elden Ring. Pretty excited.
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, we all about to head out.
yeah, well.
Listen, don't be hateful. Y'all don't be hating on me.
Ain't no hate about it, my guy.
Elden Ring.
Y'all should listen. I have a problem.
How you holding up, Dennis?
We know.
Hey, how you holding
I
up?
have an addiction.
You have an addiction to Elden Ring.
Yeah. Kat got me some cool socks for Father's Day. She got me some socks with the kids' pictures on them.
Oh, right on. That's cool.
Yeah, they're cool. Yeah.
I wear these on my feet.
Yeah.
I'm stepping on your face right now.
I put these on my
turd.
I take y'all with me everywhere I go.
I'm kicking you in the chin right now.
Kick you in the face.
In the
Alexa-
face!
Alexa, follow Wade. Stucco.
Right? What? Oh,
Echo, set me a timer for 15 minutes.
What happens in
25
15
do
minutes?
it, Echo.
What happens? What happens in 15 minutes?
15 minutes? I'm cooking.
Ooh, what are we having?
What are you cooking?
I made some homemade chili cheese burritos.
Oh, bit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to be
That sounds
cooking
good.
a pork tenderloin.
Ooh.
I had Taco Bell.
Okay, Taco Bell.
I'd
And I'm
rather have
super
Taco
excited
Bell.
because they're apparently sold out of their Mexican pizzas that were supposed to be back permanently.
Oh. They're back, but they're gone.
Yeah, there's a little sign that says, "Hey, we're back, but we're currently sold out." I'm like, "What the? How?"
They ran out of supplies.
You take it out, you take it off the menu for like 2 years, and you expect not to have a outpouring of people who want it.
I mean, it's about dinner time for me, so we can talk food if y'all want to talk food. I'm just pulling these up again,
Helper, it was amazing.
letting y'all know we have those resources in the background. I don't know why. I'm just randomly pulling those up. Yeah, so I think I'm getting ready. It's Mondays. I almost always have spaghetti or some kind of pasta, Italian food for Mondays.
Spaghetti's
I do not feel like doing all that extra shit.
You're a pasta.
Hey, Swigs is in here. Swigs, Swigs, how you holding up?
Swiggles.
Blech.
Wiggles what?
He said,
Mm.
"Bleh."
It's Monday. People are dumb.
Shit, people are dumb every fucking day.
That's
You
a
had-
valid point.
Right on, Abe. That sounds good. Chili dogs for lunch. Wait, you had a
Good,
tuna
that's
sandwich and chili dogs for lunch?
Odd choice, but okay.
Bruh. About to be
So-
tortured. He's about to be torturing his family.
Yeah, I'm on there.
I'm buying a new motorcycle tomorrow. I think.
Are you
Well,
for real?
Motorcycle?
New to me. New to me.
New- Hey,
New to
cool.
you. It's pre-love.
My one that I have now is a little small, and I want to be able to take the kiddos out for a ride here and there. So I stepped up from a 750 to a 1300 touring. So
I don't know-
Jay,
I don't know
y'all
motorcycles.
in the general chat.
Okay, Taco. I don't know motorcycles. So what are we talking about here? Is it like a regular street bike? Does it have, you know what I mean? Is it
yeah, it's a cruiser. Give me
A cruiser.
second here. I'll throw a picture in it. Yeah, I'll show you.
okay?
This,
All right, cool.
this is what I'm going for.
Oh, cool.
Fucking fireworks. Come on.
That way I can actually take my kiddos around and.
Yeah.
But that's
Oh,
my mental
Oh.
floss, as I call it. I use that I ride to clear my head.
There you go.
Word up.
Dennis, I see those socks, Dennis. Those are great.
Isn't that awesome?
That is cool.
Beautiful.
So, Swigs, we didn't get a real answer out of you, but we didn't really get a real answer out of Silky either. But Swigs, how you holding up?
It's Monday.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I
why we're
hope you
here.
are.
That's why I'm here with the med kit. What's up, man?
Just dumb people. There's a lot of dumb today. Just people not really understanding what product they're dealing with and not having the brain's capacity to deal with anything.
It's the burden of
And-
glorious intelligence, there, Swigs. You know,
Yeah.
like when everyone around you is stupid, it makes life difficult.
Mhm.
Just tell them to unplug it, plug it back in 15 minutes, and if you have an issue, call you back. Then it might go to somebody else.
No, it doesn't work like that.
No.
Swigs
I
is like,
wish
I
it worked.
wish.
I wish I could do that, but no, it doesn't work like that.
Hey, I recognize this number. Voicemail.
Not gonna lie,
Oh,
I've done
my
that.
friend,
I've-
voicemail.
I've recognized a name or number, and I'm like, nope,
Okay,
I'm gonna
the-
ignore that and I can go to somebody else.
the alternate question is, and Dennis, you got to answer this too, is if this was a video game, like the game of life, where would your health be at right now?
I'd
Where
be
would you-
almost dead.
Dennis.
See?
I'd be wanting to use a fucking flask right now.
Okay. What about you, Swigs?
I said the same
could-
shit. What I said.
I
in
could
the
use a
mind
flask or
and the
two.
negative.
Yeah. Ash Smash needs a defibrillator.
Yeah, so I'm basically almost dead.
Is Flask like Elden Ring talk? Like how bad is that?
A flask is like your health, so he's needing a health kit right about now.
Doing pretty
Mm.
bad, I assume.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
like
need a-
eating
I'm gonna need a
that
health
feed
kit.
from Minecraft. Got it.
I'm gonna need a health kit at the end of a bottle.
Okay, so numb the pain first, and then actually get rid of it.
Yes.
I can't get rid of the pain. No matter what I do, no matter how much we try to anti-stupid everything, they just keep making them worse. I can't idiot-proof the world.
That is
God
true.
knows I've tried.
I think it's kind of gone downhill ever since you were able to sue somebody for spilling hot coffee on you because you didn't know it was hot.
Yeah, that is true.
Ever since that point, it just went downhill.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
hell, look at James' stream. Like he can't. Like every day, there's something broken with that.
Well, here we go. now he's lashing out. What's really going on, Swigs? Talk to us. Come on.
I want to quit my job. I want to quit my job. I want to retire.
Call him for tech
let me
support.
I want to
Yeah.
retire. I want to retire. My God, English.
I
want
told
to
him he
retire at
could,
30.
he could freelance for the garden. You know, we could.
No. No.
All right. No, I
just
said
trying to-
intern. I said intern.
Yeah, intern. Yeah, no, trying to tech support for you is a bloody nightmare. Trying to direct Dennis anywhere has been a nightmare half the time, too. Trying to direct you for Elden Ring is also a nightmare, so I don't even want to imagine getting into anything overly technical with you.
What, yo?
No,
Damn.
I mean the truth is, like the technical stuff. Honestly, a lot of times Google can't even help me with the technical stuff. But
Yeah,
like,
the truth is, you have the attention span of a squirrel.
oh, see, lashing out again. He's lashing out, y'all. Watch out.
I mean, it's only lashing out if it was a lie.
It's
There's not a, I don't think there's a single person here that's going to defend you and not agree that you have attention span of a squirrel.
well, okay.
You know, you know
I'll
it's
cry
true.
later. I'll cry later.
It's
fine.
nothing. It's nothing
fine.
against you.
No, it's
just a
fine.
trope.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll cry. I'll cry off stream. It's fine.
That's
He's
not-
gonna cry in the car.
No, he's gonna go cry in his mini home.
In the tiny house.
Yeah, his little tiny house. That's what he's making it for. It's his little cry hole.
Oh Jesus.
Wow.
That's where he goes after. That's where he goes after every stream.
So,
that's
if
why. That's probably
if
why
I
he was
were-
late last week.
If I were to psychoanalyze, I would say that these projections are as a result of pain that you're feeling.
Correct.
No, those words were true.
Okay, but did they need to be said?
Yeah.
Being honest isn't necessarily always. That doesn't negate the
No.
fact that it could be an expression of feelings that we're having inside.
But when it's telling the truth, frowned upon.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
When it's telling the truth, frowned upon.
Yeah, when it's telling the truth, frowned upon.
Well, I got a total. Okay, so
In bed?
you guys remember the story that I had about my old coworker that was getting scammed, right?
Oh, by
Yeah,
the
I remember.
internet? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he dating somebody, got engaged. Okay, I was the only person that was honest about the situation and told him to
Tip the
knock
hell
it
out.
off and like move, step away and be caught. I was nice about it. I'm like, hey, before you send any money to do this, and this, I was trying to step around the bush, and be honest about it at the same time. He don't talk to me no more.
Oh shit!
Like,
Oh no, he
at
has
some
not
point,
called me or
at some
messaged me or anything.
Yeah,
at some point you just need to rip the Band-Aid off and just smack him with the truth.
And that's what I kind of did. I was like, look, you need to be careful with this. I'm like, this thing has
I don't know.
scam written all over it. And
I don't tell the truth when the wife asks me, "Am I fat?" I don't
oh yeah,
know.
it's not necessarily telling the truth. It's beating around the bush to get that in there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
in my experience, people
Otherwise you
people
won't
flex.
be beating around the bush.
people
Yeah.
flex like brutal honesty, and usually what that means is that they're an asshole.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And it's like
Yeah.
you're focusing too much on the on the brutal part and not so much on the honesty part, because you can be honest
Yeah.
and still be cool with somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I just wanted to throw that out there. But I kind of had a feeling that would happen, Taco.
I figured it would too. I was kind of expecting it, but I couldn't just like let it happen. I wasn't going to be the only
Right.
person that.
But I
don't walk into it.
don't let it bother you either, because obviously he don't care about his own well-being either.
Yeah. And they're like, well, it would crush him, and he was already this and that. And I'm like, oh yeah, but so would not telling. Like, if he finds out that this happened and none of you guys were,
Right. Especially
There
if
it is.
nobody was telling him. Like, if nobody was telling him that.
And y'all all knew. Like, I would be mad at y'all then.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't y'all try to help me? Y'all just standing there hugging and shit.
yeah. So I'm kind of, I'll message him every so often just to see if I get a response. Nothing mean, obviously. I'll just check in and see how he's doing. If he doesn't respond, then I'll just leave it be and move on. But I
Right.
keep hoping I'll get the whole "hey, you were right" thing later on, and I might not get it. But I figured if he actually starts talking to me, that would be my "oh, he figured it out" thing.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
yeah.
but even like if people figure that kind of stuff out, sometimes it just turns into like resentment or like a. I mean, but yeah, exactly. it's like yeah, you were right, but
Yeah.
Wish this on me.
some kind of voodoo spell you put on me.
You wish this bad on me.
Yeah. So
Look at George's place. That's so cute.
George's house in the
I know, I
Minecraft.
need to
Yeah,
update the dang information so I can go finish my donut shop.
George's jungle.
George
Y'all
of
let
the
me
jungle.
make my house for you? I cook and clean, and I know how to make homemade onion rings.
What else
Some
can you
money.
ask for?
Kal-El, I appreciate you defending me in the chat.
At least somebody will.
Kal-El,
Somebody knows how to be honest without being a dick. I appreciate you.
Kal-El, you're supposed to be taking up for me, Kal-El, not that guy.
I mean, I know how to, but it's just more fun this way.
It really is.
For y'all.
If I had to
Yeah.
choose, I would be mean all the time.
Like you don't chirp back.
Oh, no, I do.
Exactly.
Because if I
have
don't,
It's all-
moments where I'm like, no, this person deserves the asshole that's about to come out.
right.
Just go with it from that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't come in here expecting that I'm going to be an asshole to you and I'm not going to get it back.
Well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is that Swigs wants the truth. He wants the unadulterated, brutal honesty.
But he can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth, Swigs. No.
I had to.
Nah, I already got I've already spent enough time looking at my own issues and my own stuff for truth and accepting my stupidity and my fuck ups.
Which there are many.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
No,
there's a specific woman that's like is centered around a lot of those.
Well, Swigs,
She who shall not be named. I made a lot of stupid mistakes with that one.
you already know. You already know, Swigs.
Yep.
I'm here for you.
You want me to beat her up?
I'm good. No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
she did a lot. No, she can go do whatever she wants. I'm
Okay,
just
send them a bag of-
my services are always here, and I don't charge because I like to fight.
Appreciate-
So that.
appreciate
Send
it.
them a bag of
I've
dicks.
got,
Look out.
I've got Nessa for that too. She's more than willing to go bitch slap her, but no.
Cal-
Yeah,
Cal-
I'm more than willing. Like I'll take off work and everything.
Hi
Like,
there,
I don't care.
Caroline.
You just want a free trip up to Canada.
I really
We're
do.
we're still going.
But I mean,
Um,
still,
I would kind of want to see Canada, but
I
I don't know
profit.
if I'll let me up there or not.
I mean,
no,
PEI is
and then see some sights.
PEI is a great place to go for as a tourist, just because there's a lot for tourists to do. There's a lot of places to go. The beaches are great, and all
A lot of
that
people
fun
think
stuff.
Canadians don't like us Americans. They say we're spoiled.
Eh,
Spoiled.
Really?
it
kinda
depends.
hard,
It
but-
depends. It depends on the. It depends on the attitude that you bring whenever you come up to Canada. If you don't act like a typical,
Caroline, I hear you.
you're not gonna get in any trouble. You're gonna have plenty of people are gonna be nice to you the entire time.
Yeah.
But if you start acting like hickory do, I'm all American, you're gonna get some attitude.
It reminds me of the
I
show
think
Canadian
anywhere.
Bacon, the movie.
I don't even know. I don't even know where that hickory do all American thing came from.
I don't know,
I'll-
but it reminded me of the movie Canadian Bacon. So
Hickory doo.
With Kevin
Hickory
Bacon?
do.
Hickory
Yeah,
doo dah.
Hickory
where they
yeah.
go after, they try and start a war with Canada.
Yeah.
They get,
That'll
they
work
get
out so well.
pulled over. They have like a van that has like all sorts of mean things on it, and they get pulled over and
Profit.
say they have to write it in French.
Nobody's honest like the British.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Nobody is more honest. Nobody is more honest than a child.
There you go.
Echo. Stop.
No, yeah.
Yeah, kids will just
Yes, bruh.
like you're old.
Kids will rip you.
The first
You're
thing they
old.
tell
You're
you, they walk
said that to me
Oh,
yesterday.
shit, bruh.
You're
Like
old
they-
and
Like
wrinkly.
gray hair.
like, damn, you're old.
You old as
Yeah.
fuck.
It's like, Dad, you got a lot of gray hair. Does that mean you're old? I'm like, well, child, that means you're not going to Disneyland next year.
Yeah. But I gotta start paying down payments on my.
That means you're
nursing home.
grounded. I don't know. You tell me.
You dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you little dick.
You gotta love it.
I'm like, I'm only 34 years old. I am not old.
The beauty of it with kids though is that there's no malintent. They're not like trying to
Yeah.
piss you off.
No.
It's just like
Oh,
it's
No,
just
it is like a brutally honest question. That's literally that's what it is. It's just an honest question. If they want to know.
Just like literally want to know.
Yeah.
I think one of the greatest ones that I've had so far was I was at a friend's place, and I felt bad for her because her kid literally sat there and said that I had nicer hair than him or than she did.
what you do. You got like Jesus hair. Your hair is probably nicer than most people's hair.
Yeah, you got
Uh,
like the luscious Jesus locks.
You and
Yeah,
BJ are like
okay.
you guys should be in Pantene commercials and shit. Like y'all are.
Yeah, like shaking your head in slow motion and shit.
Yeah, just
I'll
like
let you. I'll let you on the
it's
easy.
just waving your hair.
All it is Dove for men and a straightener. That's it.
Okay,
See, that's what I don't
hair
understand. Look,
hair
this is
routine.
my thing. Look, this is my thing with you men. Y'all use the same soap that cleans your body and like
No,
sanitizes
no,
the
you
balls in your ass.
don't do
on
that.
your hair, and your hair looks like a fucking god.
No, don't use. Never use a 3-in-1. That shit is toxic. Is disgusting. I used it a
Oh,
couple
yeah, don't
times. I
ever
hate
use a 3-in-1.
No,
Or I mean, y'all
It's-
can
I
literally
was
use
gonna-
like Dawn dishwashing liquid, and your fucking hair come out like a
Mm.
fucking prince or some
Is it-
shit.
Isn't Don another
Well,
one
see
that's
what
got?
it does to the baby ducks.
luscious
I mean,
locks?
come on.
yeah, Don's got luscious
But
locks
let
too.
me try to use some Dawn dishwashing detergent, and my shit gonna fall.
Look out.
I ended up running out of my usual stuff actually a couple weeks ago, and I had to use this other stuff that I got for Christmas from a cousin. It was Axe chocolate. It literally
smells
came out of
good.
the shampoo came out of the bottle literally looking like shit.
Yeah, it looks
Oh.
like
I
shit.
was
Looks like shit.
I was so
Ugh.
hesitant to put it in my hair because I was like, what is this disgusting concoction?
No, yeah, it does
Yeah.
look like shit.
The chocolate body spray, I like the smell of that occasionally. Like, don't.
Oh, it's
I'm-
called
I
Toothpaste
wanted to-
now.
Oh yeah. Actually,
You
that's
guys,
what
you
it's
guys
called
want to see
again.
an old picture of me real quick?
Oh, my
Okay,
Do
look.
you have hair?
This is when I have hair. When I had hair.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just-
yeah.
I
we
just-
definitely want to see it. Yeah.
I just want to prove that
This is
it's
before the
real.
Almighty-
It's
This is before the
no, you
Almighty
do
Five.
not. Nancy's in this picture too. This is like what is this? This is 2003 or something. Okay, so like 20 years ago. Okay, but I had
That's it,
hair.
it's
All right,
2003. I
there's
was in
proof.
my sophomore
There's
year
proof.
of high school.
Proof I had hair.
Years?
My God.
Damn.
Okay.
Good job, Nancy. I don't know how you put up with him for over 20 years.
Yeah, see, but
That's
20 years with Nancy, and now I have no hair. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I blame my gray hair on the wife and 2 kids.
There you go.
Wait,
No, I'm not gonna
Nancy's
show
been
him
putting
that
up with you for 20 years?
I mean, you know, more or less.
Dude, she need a medal.
Yes,
Right?
listen. Nancy, you drink wine. I can sell you some wine. Celebrate.
She don't drink
Probably a
wine.
bottle of whiskey.
I'm gonna send her some peach wine from Georgia.
She don't drink wine.
You don't drink wine, y'all. She
There's me
said
just
that.
being a cheesy weirdo like I am still. Not much change.
Mhm.
Look at that grin. Look at that grin.
Yeah,
Weirdo.
maybe that's something to do. Do a post in the garden, have people just post up old pictures of themselves.
Old pics.
Do a
Yeah.
little,
Absolutely
do
not.
a then versus now.
Throwback Thursday, y'all. Give us
Yeah,
give us
there you
your old school pics.
How old are we going
come
back?
on.
Like high school or what?
I should
As far
post
back
my
as you-
skydiving video.
As far back as you want to go.
Hey, you got an old skydiving videos?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, touche.
Oh, boy.
Bravo, because I do not have the balls enough to skydive.
I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to go
I can't do
skydiving.
it.
I have a video of me almost getting murdered by Mama Ford. It's hilarious.
Did you deserve it?
I did, yes.
Okay.
I'm very proud. I'll do it again.
I kind of want to see it now.
Yeah, so matter
never
of fact,
connected
with
to
stuff
her
like that, you
before.
guys, yeah, try to post them on.
Her moo-moo.
What was that, Ashmash?
I said I have to get permission from Mama Ford to post that video because she was in her moo moo.
Oh, look out! Look out!
So that tells you anything. She had to get out of bed. So you already know I'm in trouble.
Save them, and I'll show them. I'll take pictures or share them on Thursday or something. She's like pulling out like all the pictures now.
I'm sure I have a baby book around here somewhere. Hold on.
Show us one before his forehead grew.
Dude, I was born with this. I was born with this 5 head. I had when I was a little kid. I had the biggest head. I was like, it was worse than it is now. It looked like, I don't know if that's not. I got my hair's in front of my face on this one, but
Oh, you
You
had
can see-
hair.
you could see that I had a big
Maybe he
bulbous
was born
dome.
with it. Maybe it was
My-
Maybelline.
My head was too big for my body when I was younger. Like it was, I thought I was like deformed or something. But you can't really tell, it's blurry. But
I can't wait to tell Mama Ford
Anyway.
you had a big ass head when you was born.
oh, I did.
Cause he gonna go into this long tangent about how I was born with my big head. She loves
Similar.
that's an icebreaker at all the parties. She's fun.
Yeah, Caroline, I you could tell that I was gonna be balding like right out of high school.
Hey, your shit start fading quick.
Like there's a little bit. I see a little bit of receding there. Like shit.
Graduating
Oh,
day.
you know they said
You're the one guy that didn't throw his cap, huh?
Just kept it on.
They
Yeah,
said
no,
the
not today.
the school water is what keeps your hair like not gray. They said so once you graduate and you stop using the school water, you age.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go back to school.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm
I-
in college right now. My hair's still going gray.
That's true. I just
Oh, that'll
finished my first year with a 4.0 grade point average.
Oh, it. I did really well in school, like up until until 11th grade. 11th grade, I
did
just
really
said
well in phys ed.
I said screw society, and then just kind of half-assed high school the rest of the way.
Put it to the man.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I screwed myself over is all I did.
I was doing okay in school up until probably my middle school years, 7th through 8th, and then I started just kind of dropping from there because I stopped giving a fuck about school and I stopped giving a fuck about what they were teaching me because it wasn't at that point I was already trying to be ready for what skills I could actually use in the real world and what use I had for half the subjects they were teaching me.
Yeah. School's tough because
I still haven't used the Pythagorean theorem yet, but I'm waiting on that day. I'm waiting.
Yeah, so, and then by the time we got to high school, I was just like, nah, screw all this. I kept going to I think it's my elective courses. It's the courses that were actually like fun to me and actually teaching me things I could use because I was trying to go through an IT program and also woodworking because those were the two fields I was looking into. And then I just dropped all my academic classes. I stopped going to them. I stopped being bothered. I started getting bitched at, started getting yelled at, and but after a while, they were just like, "All right, yeah, now you're suspended for skipping too much and so on." And then after a while, they were just like, "Yeah," and then after a while, it was like it came up on winter vacation. And I was like, "All right, I'm just not going to worry about it." And then winter vacation kind of ended, and I was like, "I don't really want to go back to school at this point. I don't feel the use for it, and I don't really want to." So I eventually got a call from the principal. It's like, "Are you ever coming back?" No.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, nah, I'm done. I hated the vice principal too because at that point, in my life, like mom got diagnosed with cancer. I was trying to spend more time at home with her, and he was like, he would continuously call and harass and like, where's Matt, where's David, they've been doing this or where are they at for that. I was like, go fly a kite.
Yeah,
she's a sick woman. She does not need to be continuously harassed about her teenage sons who are doing God knows what.
Right. Yeah, trying to cope with life. They're trying to cope with life and take care of mom. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like,
she's not worried about no school. Like you harass somebody with fucking cancer. Dickhead.
No, and there's not a lot of.
He was a shitty vice principal too. Anyways, like he. Basically, anybody that didn't pay their student fee, I don't know if you guys had that same thing in the States, but if you didn't pay your student fee throughout the year, he would usually just harass you and find some way to annoy the hell out of you. Just a dick.
He couldn't work in America because I've been cussing his ass out so bad.
Well, one of my friends, like back in the day, she was like very heavily gothic, always black, dyed like black hair, black makeup, everything. See, he walked past her in the hall one day, and he just turned around and was like, "Well, are you a bright ray of sunshine?"
Like, fuck out of my face. About that.
No, shut the fuck up and go away.
Yeah,
he just. Yeah, he was a dick, and I hated him. I purposely skipped his class because of him.
I wouldn't even give a fuck. Like, look, dude, my son is fine. He's fucking fine, okay?
Right.
That's no. They're fine. Fuck it. Shut up. Stop calling me. I'm busy.
I mean, those are unique circumstances too, and like if a teacher, counselor, whatever it is, the principal, whatever the case may be, I feel like there needs to be special care given to special situations, and I feel like too often not just basically any government thing is gonna have this kind of like blanket way of handling every situation. So it's like, I don't know, Canada's not that different, so I'm pretty sure it was just a situation where they're like, we don't know how to deal with this, so let's just go by the playbook, call up his parents.
Here in Texas, if you miss too many days of school, they try to lock the fucking parents up.
Right? Yeah, no, or like the kid, like, I don't know.
No, here they didn't touch the kid. They went after the parents. Like the parents,
like, and there was
report and all that shit.
That's
not
crazy.
The kid,
yeah, like I told him too, like ahead of time, like, hey, mom's diagnosed with cancer. I'm gonna be busy, probably off and on, missing time from school. because he
Mhm.
approached me outside because of us missing so much time. It's like either A, I'm going to be busy taking care of her, or B, I'm gonna probably be way too tired and way too exhausted to even want to deal with school.
Yep.
Or C, I just don't want to be here.
Like, dude,
Right?
just let
So
me
a lot
go.
of times, so on the, I mean, like on the mental health note for like this topic,
Yeah.
there was a lot of times I would just take off from school. Like I would do my morning classes and then I just fuck off for the afternoon because I was too mentally exhausted because the whole thing with mom and then
Mhm.
dealing with school stuff. On top of that, I was like, nah, I'm out. And I would just go hang out at my friend's place and just kind of chill out there and relax and just kind of recoup.
See, and a lot of families are going through, different like situations like that, where it's like a unique circumstance. It puts a lot of stress on the child, and then at the school, the parents, or I mean the teachers are trying to just be like, oh well, this kid is misbehaving, blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah, it's like,
it's
yeah, how would you find out why?
yeah, we don't really have like a holistic solution for that yet. And we and see, the problem is like that's where it starts, where like you get like that like if you grow up in poverty, or you grow up having a single parent home, usually that is also living in poverty, you know what I mean? So anytime you have like some kind of extenuating circumstance like that, you start getting into trouble, you start it's like the, I don't know, school to prison pipeline almost. It's like, it's just, that's how it starts. And there's no real mechanisms to keep people afloat, because it's just like you come in for so many hours out of the day, and they try to teach you whatever it is that doesn't really have any relevance to the kid's life at the time. I don't know.
Yeah, and like I can't even blame teachers for like the relevance of the stuff they teach us, because it's not their fault. It's whatever the curriculum is, and they have to teach around it.
Exactly, yeah.
And like I know I've been hearing a lot more about recent years about how teachers have been getting so much more flack from parents and whatever else, and that everybody's blaming them. It's like, what the hell are you blaming them for? They're doing all they
Yeah.
can.
Oh yeah,
There
Down
is a
here,
lot of that.
the parents are blaming the teachers, and it's like,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
doing their job. What about your kid?
Mhm.
Yeah, go take it up with
Well,
the
yeah,
the school
teachers
board
are-
and the curriculum to decide that.
Teachers are underpaid. They have to deal with y'all fucked up kids, you know what I mean? Like,
Don't you say y'all. Don't you single yourself out of this. You're a part of this too.
Y'all, not
You-
me.
wait, I got kids. We talk about no, but I just mean like, yeah, it is like something that we all kind of have to take responsibility for, whether we have kids or not. In my opinion, it's like, this isn't working for a lot of people for specific reasons, and we can ignore it, or we can just pretend like, oh, it's the teachers that are bad, or whatever the scapegoat. Everyone has their own scapegoat depending on their political ideology or whatever, but we all kind of have to take responsibility for that, because these kids are gonna be anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I remember a good couple years ago, I came across this YouTube video of this guy that he did a song that was titled "Don't Stay in School," which that's kind of a big red flag, but it caught a lot of attention because what it was really going on about was actually just kind of highlighting a lot of the issues that we have within schools, of that, like, you have we're taught all these different things, but yet we're not taught. Like, he lives in the States, so he's like, he was never taught his rights. He was never taught how to apply for a credit, how to apply for a mortgage, how to deal with this or that, anything else
Yeah,
that we
same.
really need in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Like-
not American curriculum.
Yeah, and that's,
because it's
and
such
that's
a,
a big
it's such a
underlying issue.
scam, dude. Like the whole, like, the credit score bullshit,
Yeah.
like getting a credit card, all that. It's the whole thing is a scam. And then like you get a house that's not your house. You get a big ass loan from the bank. Same thing with student loans. People will go in debt and be in debt their whole lives for student loans, and it's like all on the promise that you're gonna have this great career, blah blah blah. I see your comments too, Caroline. I'm following what you're saying. She was talking about how U.S. history was like one of the main classes in school. Like,
Yeah, big
this-
huge
this-
thing.
Like they
Specific-
prioritize it.
yeah, like U.S. history, and like and then it's like all this bullshit. They just it's straight up lies.
Accurate.
This is straight
Yeah,
up
it's a big
lies.
old-
It's like,
all the
why-
propaganda.
Yeah, it's like
All the propaganda about, like, oh, America's such a great country. America's done all this. It's the greatest country in the world.
it's just this very like non-objective, not a scientific, rigorous kind of analysis of like world events. It's just like what America says that you need to know about America. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the white man says you need to know about America.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. And up in Canada, like we learned about the natives and the fur trades and all that stuff, about how all that happened. Learned a little bit of
literally
economic
watch
stuff.
movies to learn about that here.
What was that?
Like learned a little bit of like basic economic stuff for it, but that's about it.
They refuse to teach it.
Oh yeah, there was tons of stuff. I don't know what
And
the
like
demographics
real story
were.
of Pocahontas and shit.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
whatever.
They
Yeah.
didn't teach that shit either.
Depending on the demographics where you grew up, like Ashmash, you grew up in Texas, right?
I am predominantly in a Republican whole spot.
What about is there a large Hispanic community though where you grew up at?
Yes.
Okay, because usually like that when I was growing up anyway, there was like a lot of students fighting for like Chicano studies and like basically history classes that were relevant to like relevant to their lives. Like it's like I don't know. It's weird how certain aspects. It just goes back to the U.S. history thing where it's like people can't really be equipped if they don't know their own history, if they don't know truth as it pertains to history or like facts, I guess you should say. Like, but yeah, exactly. You can't, because I don't know, it was just kind of whitewashing or whatever. So to learn what the true history of a people really was, it had to be fought for. And then like so there was a lot of movements basically centered around teaching a more authentic relevant history.
Rather than teach the truth, please.
Yeah, I mean, go to any indigenous community and they'll tell you shit, dude. Like it's not funny, but anyway, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one of America's downfalls is they don't teach the true American history. They teach what they want to make America look good.
It makes everyone. It doesn't help anyone. Like it makes everybody stupid. It makes everybody look bad. It makes everybody.
Yeah, it makes everybody look like an asshole.
Yeah, it's like you grow up literally believing lies, and then you go out into the world and you express those views, and like, yeah,
You find it as bullshit.
you find out it's bullshit. Well, people will tell you. People will straight up tell you, like, I don't know what
Well,
they
and
told you
especially now-
in high school.
Yeah, I mean, like especially now, like back before the internet and like proper communication throughout the world really became such a huge thing. It was a lot easier to be like, oh yeah, America did this, Canada did that, this place did that, and so on. But now you have the world's vast amount of knowledge at your fingertips with a bloody phone.
Right.
And,
yeah, it's different now.
And communication with people all around the world that can be like, yeah, no, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I think there's a disconnect between like my generation and like current gen, like let's say like kids that are going to college right now or just becoming just graduating right now. If you try to express and explain basically everything that I just said to that generation, unless their parents talked about it or they get it from that perspective, I don't know if that's really going to be truly understood, because this, like, if you grow up with the internet, with cell phones, with everything, and it was always there. For me, it wasn't until like my 20s when that shit was a thing. So it's like I basically got told lies and had no way to like find that out unless I aggressively challenged my teachers or went to I'd have to go out of my way, contacting like professors at colleges and stuff like that to be able to
go to a library, do your own research, so on.
Right. And I wasn't really taught critical thinking, to a certain degree. Actually, I did have a teacher in high school that was actually pretty good about getting us to like question things and stuff like that. But see, that's what I mean is that like I went to a pretty good school, and because of that, I got a little glimpse of like the bullshit and But
Yeah.
you know, like if you can just
don't-
cross-reference, if like now your teacher could say something and you could literally be googling it as they are talking about it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and
It's
be
like,
like,
"Take your
nah,
cat,
nah,
that's
nah,
wrong."
nah. You know, like
Um,
teachers are probably getting checked every day now. I bet on the regular.
Yeah,
Like,
they
nah,
are.
you're full of shit. You know,
Like it's all on TikTok. Like them checking
Yeah.
their teachers and them being right,
right?
and the teachers being like dead ass wrong.
Yeah, and they just
Yeah.
and then the teachers got to stand there with a dumb look on their face, like, well, you know,
Yeah,
I don't.
because you got proven wrong by a child that you're supposed to be like
educated,
pumping full of knowledge.
right?
I don't know what it was that ever got me. Something in, like early on in my childhood always got me like started on critical thinking. Because like
Mhm.
as far back as I can really remember, I always was like, I was always very big on like
Yeah,
thinking
I
for
would say
myself,
it's
making sure to
survival
question everything. Maybe.
What was that, Ash Mash?
Survival
what'd you say?
instinct.
I would say it's survival instinct of why he
Oh.
started doing critical thinking at a young age.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
yeah, I think it can be because
like-
like our life
I
experience.
mean, it's
yeah,
so
go
far
ahead- go ahead,
back I
Switch.
can't. It's so. I mean, it's so far back I can't remember if it was like it was taught to me by a family member or a teacher or somebody else I just kind of met or knew at the point.
Mhm.
But it just as far back as I can
Sometimes
remember, like
critical thinking can be self-taught, especially if like if you go through enough trauma, you can
Mhm.
teach that to yourself easily.
All it takes is somebody to inspire you to question something that you have already been taught, and then
Yep.
yeah,
And that's
get
where it
you
kicks
to
in.
yeah, that's where it kicks in. You start to question your own bullshit, and then you're like, wait a minute.
Like, yeah, did I really learn that right?
Yeah, is this right? Because, yeah, and then I don't know, like, but that's part of the problem too, is that like if you're not challenged on it, and you're not actively kind of deconstructing everything that you have been taught, then
yeah, I
you're-
remember.
you're susceptible.
I remember one of the things as an example, like I got taught in school was about like World War II, about how
I hear you, Slick Rick.
how there was
He
like
said-
this whole thing about like the Canadians didn't join it until it was finally asked. Like we were finally asked to by the British Empire, and well, as soon as we get there, we immediately get sent to the front lines, and we
Mhm.
finally started taking ground and
Where we
pushing them back where we belong.
What was that, Silky?
What they
That's what
where
they belong.
we yeah.
Oh,
Oh, apparently it worked. Apparently it worked out.
look out for somebody.
Well, I mean, well, it worked out for us. We were able to push, we were able to push it back. I mean, as far as I was taught, it was mostly because of the fact that Canadians are already more accustomed to harsher environments because of the Canadian winters and everything. So we were more acclimated to being able to, deal with it and be able to work through it as compared to
Right.
British soldiers.
Okay.
What they didn't teach us is that Canadian troops were fucking assholes.
Okay.
Apparently, like during like that whole thing during, I think it was World War II, where it was Christmas and then they had that whole thing where they met in the middle.
Oh right, yeah,
Um,
the ceasefire.
Yeah,
I wonder.
Yeah, the whole-
I
the
wonder.
Christmas
I wonder about
ceasefire.
if that was true, because it's almost like a
It was-
fairy
it
tale the
was-
way that. Okay.
yeah, it sounds like, but no, as far as veterans have told, it is real. It did happen, but
Yeah.
after that, it was told that it's never to happen again. It was a one-time thing, and for the following years, it was any holidays, nothing. It was never to happen again because you're not allowed to make nice with the enemy.
Everybody can, like, soldiers on both sides are about to get court-martialed and shit. They're like,
yeah, they're like anytime.
you guys can't
somebody
be out here
starts to-
playing chess on Christmas.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But apparently during some of that, I guess some of the Canadian soldiers left like grenades and other things in some of the presents for some of the others.
Slick Rick.
Damn. Well,
Yeah, we would leave traps for them and do whatever else. Like, oh damn, all right,
maybe I am Canadian.
Canada's dirty. Oh, that's bad.
That's not the shit I would do. I think I'm Canadian, y'all.
Yeah.
It do you some good.
But no,
It
so
will.
but okay, I'm gonna
Hey,
tie
for
this back.
baseball.
I'm gonna tie this back because we got to wrap this up too.
Oh,
But
you don't.
But no, like, so I'm just going to ask the question. I'm going to throw it out there, is that how do you guys feel like that would affect a person's mental health growing up, or, propaganda, disinformation, or just straight up, lies that people have learned. I don't think it, like I said, I don't think it's as relevant today, but now it kind of is, because now information is manipulated on the fly, which it kind of always has, like with the press and stuff like that throughout the centuries or whatever. But now it's kind of like this actively algorithmically manipulated distribution of information, like that's tailored to your interests, and what you click and what you tap and what you have a tendency to watch. Whatever you're getting your dopamine fix from is going to determine, how information gets relayed to you. So, but that has an effect
number
on
one
our
rule
health.
still applies. Yeah, the number one rule still applies even to this day. Never believe everything you read.
Right.
Because even back in the day, like, you were going to read propaganda, you were going to read lies, you were going to read something that's not correct, and even to this day, you're still going to read things like, hell, there are people out there that still believe the Onion is real, or that everything that's written on there is real.
The what?
Everything written on the Onion is real?
Did you say the Onion is real? What are you talking about?
Yeah, do you know the news? Yeah, do you know the
what?
website, the news website, The Onion?
Oh, the Onion. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? The Onion?
I was like, no, some wrote a literal onion.
No, onions. Onions
Like, I'm
are
hungry.
fake.
Why are we
They
talking about
never
onions?
exist. Onions don't exist. They're fake. They're false news.
Yeah, the
Onion?
Onion. The
Just like
Onion.
birds.
Yes.
Oh, the Onion.
Just the birds are fake. No,
Yeah.
but yeah, I love the Onion. It's like one of my favorites, because they have a tendency to just like they'll be so sarcastic or so like satirical that it actually ends up being true somehow. Like they will take a topic and like go so far overboard that it actually sounds like a legit article. Like, I don't know how they do it. It's like, I don't know. It's like Rick said, the birds are cameras. That's why they're recharging on the power lines. When you see them on the power lines, they're just recharging. Okay.
Yeah,
And when you see them, like, on the side of the road not moving, that means their battery died. See what I mean?
Yeah, and the Canadian goose is just a tactical assault. Or technical
Canadian
assault.
goose?
Well,
I
those
thought
are
the
spies.
meanest, like the meanest gooses in the world.
They're Russian
Yes.
spies.
They're spies.
Like there's some Cold
Cobra
War shit right
chickens.
there.
Canadian
Cobra
Cobra
chicken.
chickens are spies.
Cobra
Canadian
chicken?
Cobra chicken.
Yeah, the Canadian Cobra
Look at-
chicken. Look it up.
Look at a,
Oh my
look at a
God.
goose and tell me it does not look like a cobra chicken.
The Canadian Cobra chickens are Russian spies. Whatever. Shit.
I
I
believe
don't
it.
know.
I mean, have you ever seen inside one of those things' mouth? It has teeth.
Okay. All right.
Canadian Cobra chicken.
I'm
What
not
the
talking
fuck?
like.
Cold War Cobra chickens.
I should
Oh
have put
my
up.
god! Oh god! He's eating his man's balls.
Whoa! What?
Oh
What
my god!
website did you pull up?
No, it's a Canadian Cobra chicken attacking this man that was sunbathing. I don't know why he's sunbathing at the park, but
Oh no! And it got his nuts.
It's.
and it latched onto his.
He got
nuts.
goosed.
He
Oh.
got- Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh god. Mm-mm.
They are the devil.
Maybe I need to get one and have it at my house so people will stay away from it.
A flock of geese. Where's BJ at? Flock of geese.
Flock of gooses.
Well, all right. Let me get out of here, you guys. I gotta go eat food. And so okay, tomorrow is Tales from the Outside. So I expect the Discord chat to be full of people ready to go outside and give us a live view,
Excuse me.
non-naked live
Excuse
view
me.
of
Excuse me,
the
sir.
world.
Outside.
Can I have a pass? Because when I get off work and by the time this starts, it's like
Yeah.
spoiling nuts here in Texas.
No. Look, so there's no requirement, but it's cool. You know, it's Tales from the Outside. Basically, what I really want is for us to share stories and things that we're doing, kind of like out in the world, because it's not just about video games, and it's not. We all kind of have our own lives out here. So I'm really just kind of curious what y'all are actually doing, and if there's stories that you guys want to share about what's going on in the outside world, in the land of the real. then you can share it and potentially, bring a view to the Discord if you want. So
I'll go outside for like 2 seconds. To show y'all how-
that'll work. That'll work. Kal-El says, I don't understand how nobody realizes the cats are the real problem. They come to you when they want to. You must feed them when they want to be fed. They disappear for hours on end at night. They sleep all day and then keep you awake all night, running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Clearly, they are spies for the government.
The sooner you learn that you are the cat's servant, the better off your life will be.
Agreed.
For real, like you know what you sign up for when you get a cat. You're becoming a servant.
Oh, they are assholes. But I love them. I love them so much. Yes, I do.
Love them so much.
Yes, I do.
Love them.
You guys ever heard of toxoplasmosis?
Taco did what?
That sounds like an onion topic.
Toxoplasmosis is a parasite that it basically it's a very common parasite that people often get from cats, which causes what some, I guess, okay, so for example, in a rat, right? In a rat, toxoplasmosis will cause the rat to actually run towards the cat. So it's kind of like this self-destructive, like borderline. I mean, if you're running towards a predator, a natural predator, that's not a good thing, right? But the effects or the extent to which it affects human behavior is still kind of like not super explored or documented. But there's I can't remember who it was. I think it was Robert Sapolsky. He's a professor. Where is he at? Like Hanford or somewhere, and Stanford, I think. Anyway, he talks about he's a human behavioral psychologist anyway, so he goes into like toxoplasmosis and talks about how cats affect humanity, and it's like this crazy, like large, widespread issue that affects a lot of people anyway. But most people are able to get it out of their body fairly easily with your just regular immune system. But if you have a compromised immune system, it can be anyway, whatever. I'm not a doctor, just look it up. Toxoplasmosis.
Why trying to force me to look things up?
What's that?
I said, what if I don't want to? Why y'all trying to force me to look stuff up?
Yeah, you don't have to. I don't want you guys to learn or anything. Or like,
I don't want to learn.
And I don't want to,
I'm
pretend
not in
like I
school
know things.
anymore.
I
I don't
graduated from
want to pretend like I know things.
Best bet.
all the knowledge is in your forehead. I believe in you.
I need an expansion.
All
need a
the
forehead.
knowledge is in
I
your
need
forehead.
I need a chip. I need a Neuralink
I need some chips.
or something. Some chips.
Like some chips.
Need some casino chips, god dang.
Or
So I can
regular
just
like
Place
chips.
bets with my 5 head. All right,
All the
y'all.
knowledge you need is in your forehead.
This was a successful forge, a med kit, so that we can heal the garden and myself. And
Well, you get the defibrillator from me. I already told you.
and potentially, so yeah, every Monday I want to have a small discussion with folks from the community. Everyone's more than welcome. More than welcome.
More than Malcolm.
More than Malcolm.
The
Malcolm in
Discord
the middle.
link
He's a good man.
is in the description. If you want to join the Discord and be able to jump in on these conversations, that would be the way to do that. Otherwise, please give us your feedback in the comments. If you want a topic explored that we haven't explored before, please let us know. All that kind of thing. We're always trying to learn and grow and adapt and be more relevant in terms of the conversations that we have. Thank you, everybody who jumped in here with us. Swigs, Ash Smash, Silky, Taco, Dennis. Who'd I miss? Everybody.
Everybody.
I
Everybody.
missed everyone.
Anyone.
Everybody.
Somebody.
Swigs. Did I say Swigs?
Yes.
Anyway, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to play some video games later, probably Resident Evil 2
Because he's weird.
remake.
Oh, by the way, I have a game recommendation for the
Peace.
for the garden.
Peace. What is it?
Gang Beast.
Gang Beast?
Ganglies.
It's Gang Beast. It's
Oh,
on.
dang.
Like a horrible
It's on.
name for a porno.
It's on.